Hey everybody. Another impromptu review. I have no script in front of me, so I'm going strictly off of my views and opinions of something. Now let's talk comic book films one more time, and another. Probably. Of course, there's gonna be more, but it's been so far and few between because I've been busy working. I've been busy working out. I've been busy taking care of just life things in general. So, comic book review. You ever bought that one movie that you just was enamored by because it was a visual feast? And when I say visual feast, it was just like it looked good. You know, you finally got to see a part of a character that you never seen before, only in the comic book. You know, and you never really got to see it on screen. And that movie right here, excuse me a moment, I'm grabbing it right now. It's the fucking Man of Steel. Yeah, I had it in 3D because I have the TV and it comes with different copies, digital copies and shit like that. My first viewing of it was with this. Or was it? No, I think I saw it in the movie theater, but I didn't remember much because honestly I fell asleep through it. So I woke up at the last part and I heard shit just blowing up. One of the last things I remember was him learning how to fly. Then I fell asleep somewhere in between that. All right, so here we go. Man of Steel 3D. So look how the cover moves because it's 3D. Yay! All right, this movie here. All right, visually it got the shit right with Superman, shit blown up, stuff like that. But then after a few viewings, I realized that's all it had. I mean, it was so disjointed the way the story was told. And people were like, oh, what's the big deal with that and stuff? It's telling you flashbacks that pointing at different parts of his life. Fuck that. Alright? Basically, you start off on Krypton and call me old fashioned, call me, you know, partial, but hey. I didn't know Krypton had flying dragons and shit. I was like, what am I watching Jor-El or am I looking at Panzer Dragoon, the anime, or whatever? Just like it just felt so dumb. And you remember those? You know those pen cushions, like that you put, and when you move and you press your finger and it makes the impression of your hand. You know what I'm talking about. Why did the viewers on Krypton look like that? It looked like the pen cushions. That's basically what it was. I mean, these were advanced aliens who looked human, spoke English and shit. Um, what's with regular views? Why everything just seems so medieval and stuff? It didn't work for me. I get they was trying to do something different and bring something different to the table, but it just didn't work for me. All right, so we going through all of this council shit and Zod and him killing the council members of Krypton and them not listening. The plane is about to blow up. And after Zod kills fucking Jor-El, after sucker punch stabbing him in the fucking gut, after he done looked up and he wasn't even fighting no more, let's not forget, he beat the shit out of Zod already. Alright? And okay, the babies, the whole codex with the skeleton, the skull, and it being linked to a bunch of babies being formed to do specific things. Why introduce that if you ain't got no time to fucking explain it? I mean, that makes no sense to me. But I'm going way too far into that. All right, so they went through all this unnecessary politics, banished Zod and Faora and his crew. Only, why would you do that? If you're gonna banish them, won't you let them sit there on the planet and have them blow up with the rest of the planet? You know? But I forget. Oh yeah, they didn't believe Jor-El. After all this time, they still didn't believe him. It was just dumb. Let's move to Earth. Okay, this is where the shit gets really out of place. So we move to Earth, and now we have Bruce Banner traveling around doing good. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Clark Kent. He's working on a fisherman boat. He's really bad at it, but he's a Kryptonian and he has powers, and he sees a tank in trouble. He goes say to people. So it goes from Jor-El and the baby being shipped out and the planet blown up and Zod being sent up into the Phantom Zone and crafts that look like a bunch of dicks. Replay it, you'll see. It looked like a bunch of cocks. Gross. But it goes to him on Earth now, and he's roaming around like he's Bruce Banner, trying to find his identity. He's brooding and he's working his job, and he's a day. He's ran into this guy at the bar who's a dickhead. He destroys the guy's truck. I'm like, am I supposed to feel something? Am I supposed to feel like that's poetic justice? No, you destroyed the guy's livelihood. Okay, what you could have did is show you were a strong guy. You ain't had to show you were Superman. You could have put him on his ass and still look like a human. Do you have no constraint with your powers? You sure enough shown that you didn't have any constraint. You fucking smashed his truck. But alright, we going to that, and then now let's introduce Lois Lane. Alright. Who just seems to know too much shit too soon. I mean, Jesus. Then you realize, did she know that much stuff about Clark? Because the town seemed to be fully aware. Well, Pete Ross, Mr. Dick Splash, yeah, he called Clark Dick Splash. I don't know what kind of insult was that. It was one of the dumbest insults I've ever heard in a movie. He called him Dick Splash, alright? And that's when the fucking school bus fall over, and the Jesus references, number 3, probably, because let's go back to Krypton. He's going to be like a god to them. Jesus reference. And then when Clark saves the school bus and stuff, and then Pete's mother comes to him and calls it Providence, I'm like, I'm maybe it's a curse that I've been raised, in the church for my earlier years, so I kind of get the Jesus references, because it really just, he's Superman. I don't care about no damn Jesus reference. Just give me the superhero. Don't give me Superman the way he's supposed to be. You could have had him with the same fucking characteristics that he has in the comic book, but yet put him into this world where the action, where the action stands up and there's some substance to the action, Without kryptonite, there's no substance to the action because everything has no tension. You see a bunch of people just beating the shit out of each other, and you're like, yo, are they really hurting each other? Are the Kryptonians really hurting each other? It just felt like Zod and Superman just bashed off, and it just was like, who can outduel each other, but are they really going to be hurt? It was like, I didn't see any tears in Superman costumes. I didn't see any tears in Zod costumes. It felt like nothing. It just felt like the battles had no consequence to them. The only consequences was the casualties, like the collateral damage. And Zack Snyder has confirmed that the deaths, the mythical deaths, as he called them, are real. Thousands, if not a million people died in this movie. All because of collateral damage. They getting knocked through buildings coming down, the world device terraforming Earth into Krypton, and Superman's to stop that. He's weak. You find out that he's weak in Kryptonian gravity because he's never been raised on Krypton. He just Krypton. He just learned how to adapt on Earth, and he's pretty much the child of two worlds, like they put in the tagline for the trailer. So when he's taking on a world device, he's flying right into the beam of the gravity. Come on, man. Destroy the leg or something. Stay out of the range of it. You going through all that for this shit with tentacles to fly around? It's just a waste of special effects and a waste of time where more stuff could be explained and the world can be, the characters can be fleshed out. We got a Lois Lane that just seems to know everything. We got a 10,000-year-old ship that just landed on Earth, and that just got discovered, and there's no story to it. There's no story to the ship at all, And people are, oh, that's a Supergirl reference that one of the pods were open. She been asleep for 10,000 years. You realize that Kara only was sent to Earth around the same time Clark was, but she got lost in the Phantom Zone or something like that. Her ship got off a trajectory, so by the time she makes it to Earth while she's in cryogenic, she is the same age she was leaving the Earth. Alright, while Clark was found and he grew up to be older than her physically. But that's Supergirl story. But let's get back to Man of Steel. The ship, 10,000-year-old ship without any explanation, makes no sense. I guess the technology is the same because he was able to put in the key that Jor-El sent with him, and it was able to print out his suit. What? I don't know. Maybe I'm nitpicking too much, but the movie this script sucked. It sucked ass from a straw. The movie was fun for the first big action scene when they was in Smallville, but even that, the premise of that was dumb. When Zod was attacking Martha, and Superman just flies in, and it's funny, he's going past the cornfield, he's going past the remote area where they could fight without the collateral damage. He goes right through that shit, punching them, crashes through a fucking gas station, and then a battle that claimed lives happened in downtown Smallville, and Superman was just fine with it, crashing through Pete Ross's IHOP product placement and the Sears product placement too. That Martha was working at Sears because the farm was struggling, and I'm like, Sears, really? But I get it, because even fucking Transformers had a whole bunch of product placement. These people pay money. This goes towards the budget. We get it. But it was so ham-fisted with the damn Sears and the damn IHOP. IHOP? Really? Smallville has an IHOP. A small local town, mom and pop town, has an IHOP. So let's imagine what mom and pop dining they put out of business. But that's just nitpicking way too much. I'm sorry. This movie, this is why I'm 50-50 with Batman versus Superman, because this is a Zack Snyder film, a hack Snyder film, and I know Chris Terrio's writing it too, but David Goyer is still writing it along with him, and David Goyer seems to have a little bit more clout with DC Warner because of the Dark Knight trilogy. Fucking Rises sucks balls. But anyway, Man of Steel, the action when it first jumped off, it was good, but it just turned out that it just got dumb after a while. There was no tension, but there's one thing good about the upcoming Batman vs Superman in March 2016. There's kryptonite. Finally, Superman has a weakness. Finally, it can feel like DC Superman instead of this brooding Christopher Nolan, Bruce Wayne wannabe Clark Kent that we got with shitty parents who are still shitty. You don't want your son to be a hero. You died saving a dog when your son could have saved you and the dog. He moves damn near lightning fast. He moves like almost as fast as the Flash, and you're telling me you worried about him revealing himself to the people? And then the way he just died, it's just like he put his hand up like, no, don't. And then the tornado just went magically, and you ain't see his body flop, you ain't see no tragic death, you just see followed by a clock. No! This movie, it sucked, all right? And I can't get a refund on this. So the only thing I can do to ease the pain is I can put my 3D glasses on, get high, get a little buzzed, and enjoy the shit out of that part. Just the last hour of the movie, because it just goes down to just a mindless action film after a while. And I'm not even mad about him snapping Zod's neck. Another tongue twister. I'm not even mad about that. I'm just mad about how he just felt remorse for killing the last of his kind. Well, we know the other ones in the Phantom Zone, so they out there, but technically the last of his kind. And then it just goes, ooh, it's a light-hearted ending. Oh yeah, and let's not forget he destroyed a satellite. He destroyed millions and millions and dollars of stuff without any remorse. Like, stop following me, you know. I'm from this planet. I'm American. You know, I'm from Kansas. I'm American. Yeah, tell everybody where you're from so they can go figure it out, like Lois Lane did. Which I'm feeling like it's so easy for her to figure out. Not that she was stupid in this movie. It was just so easy for her to figure it out. They gave her too much too soon. And in the end, Man of Steel, out of 5 stars, I say it's maybe, I say it's like a strong 3. All right, maybe it's like pushing 3, somewhere 2.5 and 3, 2 3/4, some shit like that. All right, but it ain't peaking 3. It was a mess. It turned to a mindless action film. The narrative was disjointed. I didn't feel anything for Clark Kent. I couldn't root for this guy. He was a fucking asshole, you know. Whatever makes them feel more comfortable. You gave yourself feeling like Jesus. Another Jesus reference. See, here we go. I don't know. I've been trying to watch this again. I just can't bring myself to do it. Maybe I just would take my own advice I just said like a minute ago. Marijuana, a little alcohol, maybe some company. But I ain't got no girlfriend, so fuck that. The alcohol and marijuana would do. Dirty urine. So, Man of Steel, it was meh, but still, you know? And that's all I have to say about it. I don't care what people feel about it. That's my opinion. I'm not jumping on the bandwagon. I just had this on my chest for a long time. And I bought this thinking that I was going to feel differently about it. And I was wrong, you know? I was really wrong. I couldn't watch it again. I'm trying to bring myself to watch it again. I'll let you know how that goes. But I'm rambling on too long. Have a good day, people. And cheers. Like the Sandman says. MGTOW Nation. Shout out to Sandman. Alright. Have a good night, people. Have a good day whenever you view this. Once again, cheers.